Hey YouTubers, TJ here. This is going to be part 3 of my 2005 Tahoe seat repair, driver's side back rest. So I showed this the other day. This piece is definitely broken. This is the seat frame here itself as it comes down to the base of it. And this piece also, this weld's broken too. As you can see, it's just all wobbly and it moves out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these welds up, clean the area around it, and I'll probably TIG weld it. But this is some pretty big gaps here. I don't know if I have enough, if it's going to be correct or not. Once I clean this off, I'll figure it out. I did machine up some collars that I want to put over it, and then weld it here and then on the base too as well once I slide them over. But I don't know if these are going to fit in there or not. I did put a big chamfer on this side in case I do run a small TIG bead around here to fix this, but I don't even know if I can do that. And then first I would slide these in, weld it, slide these down, weld this to the base, and then weld this to the tube on this side just to give it some strength. You know, these have no strength going back and forth. They only have strength this way. But I did make up some gussets as well. I just cut some out, and they kind of look like this. Well, they do look like this. These are the gussets I'm going to use. So once I get it welded in here, I'm going to put a gusset here and a gusset here on this side to give it a lot more support, because this thing is like paper thin. I don't know, it's probably like 22 gauge, maybe 18 gauge at the most. So I think these gussets are going to help. I have 4 of them. I'm going to put the gussets down here as well after I fix this mess. The gussets are probably going to go something close to this, like this as well, halfway onto the tube and onto here as well, that side and this side. So I'm kind of boxing it in. The only thing that's holding this is this flat piece of strap here, which actually has no strength at all, because we all know flat stock doesn't give any strength. You need a corner or an edge to give some strength, like tubing or even a piece of angle here. So I may cut this out, or I may put a piece of square tube in here. Again, I need to be careful because I have to take into consideration where the foam goes and where the other wiring and stuff goes, and also the leather cover protector in the back. It's a piece of chintzy cardboard in the back here, so I got to make sure I don't cause any you know, hindrances anywhere with it. So probably the next video I'll have these all cleaned up, and maybe I'll shoot a video of me TIG welding, you know, these back together at least. But again, I have to do a lot of prep on it. I need to cut the strap off so I can get these out and you know, clean them all up. But it's connected to this wire here. This is for the lumbar support. Yeah, the lumbar support. There's a wire here that goes to a motor down to here, and I really don't want to mess with this and disconnect all this stuff. So I'm just gonna once I take this off, you know, because it's still going to be connected by the cord here, by that looks like a drive wire or something like that, or it's a cable. It's cable driven. And once I take that off, I'll be able to grind, you know, this back down smooth and get a weld in there. I kind of don't want to re-weld over the weld to use that as kind of a spacer. I kind of want to not do that. But this thing is so torn apart in here, and the problem is, I was thinking of putting a tube down inside here, but you can't, because this whole piece slides into the base of the seat. So there's really not much you can do with this thing, and you can't even make a new one because it's an odd shaped half triangular piece. As you can see up here, it's a weird shape. And look how thin it is. It's like paper thin. It's terrible. And I think what's happening is the seat belt, part of the seatbelt retractor assembly attaches here, and the seatbelt retractor that goes over your shoulder attaches here. So I think this is probably inherent in these seats. Anytime your seat rocks forward, or you pull your seatbelt forward, and you know how sometimes when you come to a stop, it locks, and you put a lot of stress on this. So this whole side is flexing, or it could have just been a real heavy person. Again, I don't know. I didn't see the original owner, or the owner who sold it to me. I bought it through somebody got it at auction, so I really don't know who owned it prior to me, but it was one original owner, they said. So again, it could be the seatbelt causing the stress. Again, I'm not really sure, but this side definitely needs gussets. If you look at this side, it has a gusset, for this tubular side here. And I don't know why they didn't put gussets over here. They really should have. It probably would have prevented this whole issue. But anyways, we're going to fix it up. We're going to get it right. And probably the next scene or the next video will definitely be some welding. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Comment, please. And if you have any other ideas, that'd be great. As well as check out my Instagram site. It's TJS Performance. Thanks for watching.